Hello students, today we will discuss few tough questions of this chapter, physical and chemical changes. But before that, let us discuss some more characteristics of chemical changes and importance of chemical changes. So let's start. In addition to the formation of new substances, in a chemical change there may be evolution of gas. For example, in burning of wood, carbon dioxide gas is evolved. There may be change of color. When a chapati is baked, its color changes, so we can say there may be change of color in a chemical change. There may be evolution of heat, light or any other radiation, or absorption of heat, light or any other radiation. This can be understood by the example of photosynthesis. In photosynthesis, sun's radiation is absorbed so that carbon dioxide and water can be combined to form glucose. There may be production of sound in a chemical change. This can be understood with the example of firing of crackers. When a cracker is fired, there is a chemical change as well as production of sound. There may be change of smell or release of new smell. When incense sticks are burnt, a smell is released, or while any food is being cooked, there is a change of smell. Formation of precipitate. What is this? This is a new term for you. Precipitate is a chemical which settles down in the liquid and does not get dissolved. For example, silver nitrate solution when mixed with sodium chloride solution, silver chloride is formed, but it does not get dissolved. It settles down. Thus, silver chloride in this activity is a precipitate. So, there may be formation of precipitate in a chemical change. There is a change in mass of a substance undergoing chemical change. However, the total mass of all the substances remains unchanged. For example, if we take 1 kg of wood and burn it, after burning, if we weigh the mass of ash, it will be much less than the mass of wood. So we can say there is a change in mass of the substance. But if we add the mass of all these products, then it will be same as the mass of wood. But we cannot weigh the mass of these products because they have flown away. So we can say there is a change in mass of a substance in a chemical change in an open system. Now let us discuss the importance of chemical changes in our everyday life. Photosynthesis. Plants prepare their food by photosynthesis. Some part of this food is used by the plants and some other is stored in the different parts of the plant. We eat this food which is stored by the plants. Respiration, which is a chemical change, helps us release energy needed by the cells of the body. Digestion helps us break down the food to simpler substances so that it can easily be utilized by our body. Combustion or burning is a type of chemical change which is used for domestic as well as industrial purposes. The first three are natural changes. Fourth one can be natural as well as man-made. Soaps and detergents are produced due to chemical changes. A number of useful metals like iron, aluminium, copper, etc. are extracted from their combined states by chemical processes. So now we understand how important chemical changes are. Now let us discuss few questions of this exercise. In B prompt, the questions are easy and you will do yourself. Now come to short and precise. Short and precise A number you do yourself, you can do it in the fair notebook. B number 2. Cooking of food is an endothermic change. Cooking of food is an endothermic change because in cooking of food absorbs heat energy to break the complex molecules in the food to smaller and simpler molecules. Now come to the next question. C number 3. What happens to the chemical composition of original substance during a chemical change? The chemical composition of original substance changes to produce a new substance. At length, A number you can do yourself, it's very easy. B number is also easy, you have to find out the mistakes. And C number 4 and 6 I will discuss. 4 number. With the help of an activity, show that heat energy is released during a chemical change. You can write the activity in which when few zinc granules are added to dilute hydrochloric acid, heat energy is released. That activity you will write. And in 6 number, with the help of an activity, explain the process of sublimation. In this question, you can write an activity in which ammonium chloride is heated in a dish on which an inverted glass funnel is kept. Both the activities are given in the book. You can take the help of the book. Students, in the next video we will start the next chapter, Elements, Compounds and Mixtures.